friends, this is MD Vegan. I make a persimmon pudding today. You find some of them on my YouTube channel, but they are always, there are certain times that they are held in our health food shop, and then I take them, and they are very inexpensive and very nice, beautiful, and I take some of them home and I wait until they're really ripe and soft. You see, they are really soft now. See? Soft. And then it's important, when I blend them in a pudding, yeah, they are very gentle flavor, but when you blend them, you also notice they get thick and very creamy because they are high in fiber, and that's one of their best qualities, that they are so high in fiber. Fiber is one of the most important. Yeah, I tell you what it means that this one is ripe. If you have this little top here, yeah, where the plant hangs on the tree, and you can pull this out, so like this, see, then it is ripe. This is the degree of ripeness we want. And if you have organic, now there are two kinds of persimmons. Yeah. One is with a bitter skin, with a bitter peel, and the other, or tart, and the other is not so bitter. This one is the brand that is not so bitter. There are two different kinds, and here both are very. I can use the peel, so I don't need to peel them. But when you have the other one that is bitter, then you have to peel it. Otherwise, it is a very unpleasant flavor. But this one is wonderful. I mean, they could even be riper. You see, I show you from inside now what it looks like. Here, they could be everywhere like this. They could be really totally translucent. Here is a little bit more firmness, the light color that is firmer. They could be always like this, and that is super soft. And they have a very gentle flavor, yeah? Very, very pleasant. You can eat them as is. They are ancient fruit. Put them just in a blender. They are very ancient. And very, in Asia especially, they are well known, and they are painters. They have painted these things, these fruit, and they are world famous. They're from ancient times, these paintings. That's where I know them from, and now that I get them in the health food shop, I'm so excited to try them, of course. I've done them many times. There are many recipes, very simple ones, just blending the persimmons. It's delicious. And if I put some dates in here, that would turn out to a very firm texture. I have 3 or 4 dates here. That would be too firm, so I put some more bananas in to make it runnier. I tried this just persimmons and dates, and that turned out to be too firm. When it is too firm, it's not delicious anymore. Yeah? It doesn't really taste because the flavor has to unfold. Yeah? And as important it may be to have a lot of fiber, if you blend it up, you have a different texture, and the texture gets very firm. So I blend it now, and let's see what happens. Blender dance. That looks good. Yeah, it is firm. It gets into a firm texture, even more than oranges. Oranges are also creamy when you blend them. They turn also into a gel and firm up a little bit. But the persimmons, if you blend them, they really get firm. And I like that. That is a good thing to know for cakes, for puddings or so. Now, as I said, I had to pull some bananas in, otherwise they would be too firm. Now taste it. Wonderful. I keep it simple today. I just use it with bananas and some dates. But you could also put cinnamon in, other seasonings. That's very easy. But they are so delicious. You see what it looks like now? You see the firmness. They are pretty firm, like a pudding. That's one of the things that makes them so interesting. Yeah, they have their texture. Together with this sweet, gentle, slightly exotic flavor, it's wonderful. So this is the first step. And now I put a pineapple in. That's also a reason why I do not do seasonings here and there, just bananas and dates, because I have these wonderful pineapple here, one smaller pineapple. Yeah, I peeled it, and then I took out the center. The center of the pineapple is always a little bit more firm. It's a little bit wood-like and wooden. And though it is very healthy, the center, more of the enzymes are in the middle, the good stuff, and the pineapple is in the middle, but it is not nice to eat. So if you blend it in a smoothie or so, in a cream, then you could leave the center in. If you juice it, yeah, you could leave the center and juice it, but in a pudding, I would take it out. Or if you serve pineapple to the friends, I usually take the center out. It's not so nice to eat them. If it is not very sweet, and there are some pineapples where even the center is very sweet, though pineapples can have a very different texture, can be very different, the quality is very different. You can have the most expensive pineapples, of course you can eat all of it, but these pineapples are very inexpensive. They are from the health food shop, of course. That is fair because of the fair trade. Pineapples are often harvested in not so nice conditions, so I want to make sure that is not too bad. Yeah? So I take them from the health food shop usually, even if they are a little bit more expensive. But the really expensive ones, yeah, I don't take them. They are really, even for me, too expensive. So now I put this pudding with the pineapples in a glass. My two ingredients. First is the persimmon cream. Second is the pineapple. I hope it tastes nice. And the third ingredient, you see, this is with the two ingredients, the pineapple and the persimmon cream. And I have some pomegranate seeds here. And I have here all of these ingredients. Pomegranates, pineapples, persimmons, bananas, dates are super healthy. It's just fruit. I have to admit, the pomegranate seeds are seeds. Yeah? This is a fruit that has actually, where we actually eat the seeds. But in each of the seeds, to be precise, one of these seeds, one of these corns here, the seed is inside of this. Yeah, and we don't look forward to eat the seed mostly. We eat this, the red gel around the seed. What keeps the seed, what holds the seed, that is what we want to eat. The seed inside is of course healthy and adds a nice crunch. But the fruit outside of the seed is really, that's where the red color comes, the juice we make from that, and this is a very healthy fruit. I have, that's not a whole, that is a two-thirds of a pomegranate, and you can watch another video, it's linked under this video, how to seed a pomegranate without making a mess. Yeah, that's what it looks like here. I'm looking forward to this, and the seed here, the pomegranate seed, makes it a little bit more nutritious, and there's more fat in a seed and more protein than in a regular in the fruit. So that makes it more complete and filling and keeping. Although the persimmons, they are so high in fiber, if you eat them, I guess it will be also filling. This is more a little bit of refinement, try new variations with the persimmon. And if you want to watch how I open the pomegranates, apple, you can, pomegranate, you can watch that video. It's not very difficult, but if you do it the wrong way, the red juice goes everywhere on your clothes and your fingers, and so it's very simple. Just you cut around and take the lid off, and then you cut around the lines around the apple. You see them from outside, open it, and then you can take off the white peel. The white peel inside is very bitter. You don't want to eat that, and that I show in the video in detail. So it takes a little bit of practice, but it's very nice and actually fun to open a pomegranate. So this is a very healthy breakfast, to also be dessert. I'm looking forward to have my breakfast now here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be very happy. and then you can give me a like. You can subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube, have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.